She claimed self-defense, but a Durham jury didn't buy it. Good evening, everyone. I'm Larry Stogner.
And I'm Tisha Powell. Crystal Mangum is already serving out her prison sentence after she was found guilty of second-degree murder in the stabbing death of her boyfriend. There was shock, tears, and celebration in the courtroom. Tamara Gibbs was there for it all and joins us now live. Tamara?
Good evening, Tisha. Mangum was found not guilty of stealing her boyfriend's rent money, but she'll serve at least 14 years in prison for fatally stabbing him.
We, the 12 members of the jury, unanimously found the defendant to be guilty of second-degree murder.
Crystal Mangum couldn't fight back the tears. To her supporters, the guilty verdict is a miscarriage of justice.
It was clear that this verdict was not based on what was presented, because had that been an average Joe Blow out here that was never involved in the Duke lacrosse, most likely we would have never been in here in this situation.
But prosecutors insist their case was not about the woman at the center of the Duke lacrosse case, but rather a woman who abused her boyfriend and took a drunken fight too far.
Whatever happened as far as Duke lacrosse or anything else, it was not about that. It was not about the Crystal Mangum. It was about Reginald Day and what occurred April 3rd, 2011.
For the victim's family, this verdict has been a long time coming.
There was no way God was going to let her walk away with not getting any time, nor would the courts, because what she did was wrong. What she did was wrong.
Mangum claimed Reginald Day was the abuser, saying she was a victim of domestic violence, trying to defend herself when she stabbed him.
Thank God for the victory. 18 years. 18 long years, hopefully.
Silent throughout the trial, Day's family could no longer hold back their emotions. Huddled in a circle of prayer, thinking of the kind-hearted man they remember.
I would tell my cousin, if he was still living, that you can't choose your family, but you can choose your friends. And he was trying to be a friend to Miss Mangum, and this is the result of what happened.
Well, Mangum was almost immediately transferred from the Durham County Jail to the Department of Corrections. Tisha, we can tell you that at least 3 jurors remained in the courtroom for the sentencing part of that case. However, deputies escorted all of them out of the courthouse, away from the media, and obviously they're still reeling from what was a difficult decision. Back to you.
Tough for them, I'm sure. A lot of mixed emotions surrounding this trial. Tamara Gibbs, live in Durham. Thank you.
You know, in life, when you try to do wrong to people, try to get people in trouble, trying to steal, do all kind of wrong stuff, you get caught up and something gonna happen to you in the end. Now, that woman that you saw accused those guys of raping her at the Duke lacrosse scandal, and it did not happen. And one thing about being accused of rape or child molestation or whatever as a man, you're guilty until proven innocent. That's the way society treats you. And even after you're proven innocent, people still will open their mouths and say something or look at you funny or whatever because they heard that you was accused of that. And it's hard to live that down as a man. You could lose your reputation, lose your friends, lose your means of income, because everybody just automatically believes a woman the moment she opened her mouth and accused you of something like that. Now, this woman was not only a liar from the beginning, but she's crazy. She sat there and killed this man, stabbed this man to death. And if you want to say she's a victim of domestic abuse, well, you messed that up when you lied in the Duke lacrosse scandal to prove that you are a liar and you would do anything to get out of trouble, whatever else you're trying to do. Now, this other supporter of this woman, I can't believe she said that, well, it has something to do with the scandal from before because if it been any Joe Blow, that wouldn't happen. Come on. You mean to tell me that if somebody stabs somebody to death, they're not going to get in trial? They're not going to go to jail? Come on, woman. You got to think a little bit better than that before you start speaking. You sound so silly. It's against the law to stab somebody to death. You can't do that. And this woman going to jail right now. And you know what? It's on her. She should have not been acting so crazy, acting a fool, being violent, being a liar to a grand, proportion. Well, she did those guys at the Duke lacrosse scandal. So I don't know what y'all think about it. I mean, this chick is just all over the place. Hit me up in the comments, future commentaries, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Modern day emotional males. How you sit up here, call my show because you mad because I blocked you 2 months ago. They gonna sit up there and they gonna hit the wrong one day. They gonna hit somebody who's a boxer, somebody who's a 3rd or 4th degree black belt. They gonna hit an MMA fighter. They